I think it's the internet.
Okay, let's call this meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I believe your microphone was off, sir.
Now my microphone is on. Okay, first up, roll call, please, Jason.
Hey, Council President McIrvin.
Here.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
Here.
Councilmember Rivera.
Here.
Councilmember Alverson.
Here.
Councilmember Vaughn.
Here.
Councilmember Perez.
Here.
Councilmember Prince.
Here.
Roll call, Mr. Mayor, all present.
Okay, thank you. First up is the administrative report.
All right, good evening, everyone. The Recreation Division will host its fourth annual age-friendly Renton Senior Resource Expo on Friday, September 30th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Don Person Renton Senior Activity Center, 211 Burnett Avenue North. At this free event, over 40 organizations will be offering valuable resources and workshops. Costco will provide free flu shots to guests showing proof of insurance. Renton Regional Fire Authority will conduct free blood pressure checks. The Renton Police Department will host their popular Coffee with a Cop. Pre-registration is encouraged, but walk-ups are welcome. Visit the Don Person Renton Senior Activity Center webpage for more information and to register, or call 425-430-6633. Come celebrate National Coffee with a Cop Day on Wednesday, October 5th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Renton Chamber of Commerce, 625 South 4th Street. There will be representatives from the Renton Police Department at the event to answer any questions you have related to crime prevention, traffic enforcement, investigations, recruitment, or community programs and services that are available to the community of Renton. Information about preventative street maintenance, traffic impact projects, road closures, and I-405 work happening this week can be found at rentonwa.gov/traffic. All projects are weather permitting unless otherwise noted. Streets will always remain open.
Okay, thank you. Next up is audience comment. When your name is called, please step up to the mic, give your name, city of residence, and the issue you are discussing. You'll have 3 minutes to talk. And first up is Susan Bollinger.
Good evening, Mayor Pavoni and council members. My name is Sue Bollinger. I'm a 27-year resident of Renton, so I've been here a long time. I'm a volunteer for the Renton Downtown Partnership and serve as its Vice President and Economic Vitality Committee Chairperson. But I'm here for a different purpose today. I'm here on my own behalf as an active community member. And a little history about why I'm doing this. Back in 2014, I started a ladies meetup group called Renton Girlfriends. We organize all kinds of events. We try to keep it in Renton. Downtown, we had a lot of events. We would go shopping, dinners, theater, dancing, lunches, go to see live bands. We had a great time down here. Now I'm having a hard time getting my friends to attend anything downtown I schedule because of fear of their safety, which is why I am here today. As we all know, the crime lately has increased dramatically, not only in Renton, but elsewhere. The topic of conversation at these council meetings bring up the crime in our area and that something needs to be done. I get it, and nobody really has the magic card to figure out what that is. At a meeting in August, I believe one of the council members suggested that if we had ideas, come to you, and here I am. I currently spend anywhere from 20 to 40 hours or more per week on volunteer projects and programs related to downtown Renton, and it's time to shift my focus a little bit. I'm here today to provide 3 solutions to improve the downtown area. This is what I want to see happen. Start a neighborhood watch program. This is nothing new, nothing novel. It's been done before. But I think somebody needs to take the lead and try and get more of the residents and businesses involved in being a watching eye. I would be willing to be the volunteer watch program captain, whatever it would take. I'm already the neighborhood watch captain for where I live. We could take it a step further and raise funds or secure sponsors to purchase and install security cameras in high crime areas like Gateway Park in front of the Piazza. I just drove by there today and I was sad to see what I saw. Second, graffiti has been a growing problem. Graffiti heightens fear of gang activity. The appearance of graffiti is often perceived by residents and passers-by as a sign that a downward spiral of vandalism and danger has begun in the community, regardless of whether that is actually true or not. Graffiti has been correlated with increased littering, and it is a common concern that where graffiti is tolerated, serious crimes such as theft and assault are a greater risk. Yet when these areas are cleaned up and the graffiti is removed, these concerns subside. And I actually took a couple of photographs today just in a 1-block area. You will see what I saw. So Renton has a great graffiti abatement program and a convenient way to report graffiti by using the Renton Response app, which is what I did. But we need to take it a step further and educate the public about the resources that are out there, because I don't think everybody really realizes that there's this app that you can report, not only graffiti, but other things. I talked to Aaron Churchill at the Renton PD today and discussed reinstating the graffiti abatement volunteer program and organizing a downtown neighborhood graffiti cleanup event. I want to enlist volunteers to help identify and remove graffiti on a regular basis, starting with the downtown area. Okay, let's talk trash. Oh, am I up?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilman Prince.
I move that we extend the comment period for 2 more minutes so she can finish her comments.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Prince, second by Councilmember Albertson, that we move to extend the audience comment period an extra 2 minutes to let her finish her comments. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, you have 2 more minutes.
Thank you. Okay, let's talk trash. I want to mention that the Renton Downtown Partnership has a cleanup program once a quarter, which you are probably aware of, to pick up trash in the downtown area. And first of all, I encourage each and every one of you to volunteer at the next one, which is November 26th. But I want to take this one step further and start a program called Cash for Trash. The objective of Cash for Trash is to clean up and restore public spaces in Renton by handing out trash bags and paying $2 up to $4 per bag when they are returned filled with trash. This is a successful program in San Diego, Kentucky, San Jose, and other cities. It's really working for them. All too often, we point at the homeless as the problem, and this is our opportunity to engage homeless residents to be part of the solution while beautifying our city. This initial point of contact with the homeless community has the potential to lead to further opportunities to offer needed resources to them. The goal here is to help those living on the streets while making the streets a cleaner place. I'm currently drafting a proposal and will be seeking sponsors for funding. Downtown Renton could be the pilot program and then expand into other areas of Renton. I would like to see this proposal discussed at the city level. That's all I have.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next up is the consent agenda. There is one item for council consideration.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Councilmember McGurven.
since it's just the minutes, unless anyone wants that one item pulled, I'm going to move approval of the consent agenda as published.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Council President McGurven, second by Councilmember Prince, that the consent agenda be approved as published. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All right, motion carries. We're on to unfinished business. Council President McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the committee of the whole has one report to present.
Okay, Committee of the Whole Committee report is regarding Council Policy and Procedure 813, remote attendance at council meetings. The Committee of the Whole recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the revised Policy and Procedure 813. The committee further recommends that the resolution regarding this matter be presented for reading and adoption.
Mr. Mayor,
Council President McGurven.
I move the council concur with the committee of the whole report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Council President McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the council concur with the committee of the whole report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All right, motion carries. And next up is Councilmember O'Halloran.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the Finance Committee has 9 committee reports this evening.
All right, first report is regarding approval of claims and payroll vouchers. The Finance Committee approves the following payments. Accounts payable, total payment of $6,004,566.79 for a number of vouchers and payroll benefit withholding vouchers and one wire transfer. 2, a payroll total payment of $1,838,104.35 for payroll vouchers, including 707 direct deposits and 23 checks. This is the August 16th through 31st pay period. 3 is Kidder Matthews vouchers totaling $32,714.27. And finally, municipal court vouchers totaling $2,796.22.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
Been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding a what they call a Connecting Housing to Infrastructure Program grant. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute the grant agreement with the Washington State Department of Commerce for the Connecting Housing to Infrastructure Program, CHIP, to receive $1,472,037 of ARPA funds to reimburse the city for off-site water infrastructure improvements for the Sunset Gardens Affordable Housing Project, signed by the committee chair and members.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is also regarding a CHIP grant. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute the grant agreement with the Washington State Department of Commerce for the Connecting Housing to Infrastructure Program, CHIP, to receive $296,100 of state capital funds to reimburse the city for the waived utility system development charges for the Sunset Gardens Affordable Housing Project, signed by the committee chair and members.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez. The council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the next report is regarding a lease with AT&T. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the agreement with AT&T, also known as New Singular Wireless PC, at Highlands Reservoir for 20 years with an expiration date of January 31st, 2042, including a one-time administration fee of $7,500 and a monthly fee of $2,800 with an annual increase of 3% on the monthly fee. This too signed by the committee chair and members.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
All right, the next report is regarding the bail schedule for municipal code infractions. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the resolution amending the city rent fee schedule to establish the bail schedule for infractions in the Renton Municipal Code. The committee further recommends that the resolution regarding this matter be presented for reading and adoption. Signed by the committee chair and members.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I just want to clarify that this is just simply a documentation that exists. And with that, I move that the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay. The next report is regarding stop-loss coverage with Symetra for 2023. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the 2023 excess loss stop-loss insurance contract with Symetra and authorize the mayor and city clerk to sign the implementing documents when they're ready. The 2023 Symetra contract has a premium increase of 9% over 2022, and the individual deductible amount remains at $250,000. The cost includes coverage for active employees and left one retirees. Signed by the committee chair and member.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
All right, the next report is the proposed use of the 2023 Community Development Block Grant funds. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve and accept the 2023 Community Development Block Grant funds and contingency plan as presented at the last, at the Finance Committee. The committee further authorizes the mayor and city clerk to execute the grant agreements subject to approval as to legal form. This is signed by the committee chair and members.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
All right, the next report is regarding fee waivers and reimbursements for the 2022 fall events. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the requested waivers and reimbursements of up to $5,097.50 in temporary open space rental fees, use fees, boat launch day passes, and permit fees for community events in fall 2022. This is signed by the committee chair and member, vice chair.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move that the council concur with this Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, second by Councilmember Perez. The council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the final Finance Committee report is regarding a grant agreement for the May Creek Trail South. The Finance Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to authorize the mayor and city clerk to enter into an agreement with WSP USA in the amount of $440,700 for the May Creek Trail South Soft Surface Trail and Bridge Design, Permitting, Environmental Studies project. Funding for the work has been budgeted in a fund for the May Creek Trail South. The funding source is Fund 303, which is Park Impact Mitigation Fund, and Fund 303 Parks Impact Mitigation Fund, and can only be used for projects that create new capacity, and the proposed project aligns with the fund's intended use. And I want to make a correction, it's not a grant. This is signed by the committee chair and vice chair.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the council concur with the Finance Committee committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, second by Councilmember Perez, that the council concur with the Finance Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, motion carries. That was a lot of work by the Finance Department, Finance Committee. Okay, next up is Councilmember Rivera.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Albertson.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Van.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Perez.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
And Councilmember Prince.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the Planning and Development Committee has 2 committee reports.
Okay, the first report is regarding the 2022 Title IV Docket 17 Group C. The Planning and Development Committee concurs with the staff and Planning Commission recommendation to adopt the 2022 Title IV Docket 17 Group C items. The Planning and Development Committee further recommends the ordinances for the items listed below be prepared and presented for first reading when they are complete. D220 flood regulations, D221 smoking clubs and smoking lounges, D222 submittal requirements amendments, D223 citywide minimum standards for multifamily housing, D224 parking requirements for converted uses, and D225 warehousing and distribution facilities. This is signed by the committee chair and members.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Prince.
I move that the council concur with the Planning and Development Committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Prince, seconded by Councilmember Albertson, that the council concur with the Planning and Development Committee. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the final report for the P&D committee is regarding the 2022 school district capital facilities plans and impact fees. The Planning and Development Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to adopt a resolution adopting capital facility plans for the Renton, Kent, and Issaquah school districts, and to incorporated the requested fees amounts for each district into the Renton fee schedule. For Renton, that single family is $2,911, multifamily $3,697. For Kent, it's zero, or maybe no change, I'm not sure. And then Issaquah is single family $11,377, and multifamily $4,718. Additionally, the committee recommends that a resolution regarding the matter be presented for reading and adoption, signed by the committee chair and members.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Prince.
I move that council concur with the Planning and Development Committee report.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilmember Prince, seconded by Councilmember Albertson. The council concur with the Planning and Development Committee report. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. All right, motion carries.
That's all, Mr. Mayor.
We are on to resolutions, and we have 3 of them for adoption.
If you go to settings and turn sign out.
Want to use mine? You want to use mine, Jason?
Yeah. I just left it alone. You can try.
I would offer me, but you do such a much better job.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I will try to figure out what happened tomorrow. All right, so we have 3 resolutions for adoption. The first is regarding the fee schedule amendment. Resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, amending the 2021-2022 City of Renton fee schedule to add base penalties for infractions.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember O'Halloran.
I move the resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember O'Halloran, seconded by Councilmember Perez, that the council approve the resolution as read. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, next is a resolution regarding the school district impact fees. A resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, adopting by reference the current capital facility plans for Kent, Issaquah, and Renton school districts, and adopting updated school impact fees for each school district.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Prince.
I move the resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Prince, seconded by Councilmember Albertson, that the council adopt the resolution as read. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, the final resolution is regarding policy and procedure 813. A resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, amending council policy and procedure 813.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Council President McGurven.
I move the resolution be adopted as read.
Second.
Been moved by Council President McGurven, second by Councilmember Prince, that the council adopt the resolution as read. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. We are on to new business. Council President McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I would like to announce that the Committee of the Whole will be meeting at 5:45 p.m. on Monday, October 3rd in the council chambers and via video conference. There's one item on the agenda, and that is the 2023-2024 biennial budget update. And then at 7 o'clock, we'll have our regular council meeting here in chambers. And that is all, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you. Councilmember O'Halloran.
Mr. Mayor, I have no new meetings to announce, but I did want to mention that at the Renton City Employees Appreciation Picnic, I received several commendations from employees regarding the renaming of the Don Person Senior Center, Senior Activity Center, and that what a great tribute that was. And he was a wonderful man for doing the renaming of the center. Thank you. That's all.
Absolutely. And Councilmember Rivera.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the Community Services Committee will be meeting on Monday, October 3rd at 4 p.m. in the council conference room and by video conference to approve the appointments or to review the appointments to the Senior Center Advisory Board.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Alverson.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I want to announce that on Monday, October 3rd at 3:15, the Utilities Committee will be meeting via video conference and in the council conference room. One item on the agenda, emerging issues in utilities, specifically Madison Creek Flood Risk Reduction Project and Aquifer Monitoring Program. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Van.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to announce that on October 3rd, 2022, Monday, at 4:45 p.m., the Transportation Committee has a meeting, and the location is at Council Conference Room or via video conference. We have two items on the agenda. One is 2023 to 2028 6-year Transportation Improvement Program. Two, emerging issues in transportation, traffic calming on Lake Washington Boulevard project update. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Perez.
No new business, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Councilmember Prince.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, so before we leave, I want to let the public know that I was joined by 3 of our council members a couple of weeks ago. We took a trip back to Emmitsburg, Maryland for emergency management training, and I want to thank them and all the staff's participation. It's an attempt to ready the city if a tragic event happens, and I think we're better prepared. I don't know that you're ever fully prepared, but I want to thank staff for putting it on and everybody that joined on that trip. I think there was a lot gained. So thank you very much. What is the wish of the council?
Move we adjourn.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved that we adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. We're adjourned.